Welcome to Sunday Morning Quarterback with Jay Stockwell and Bob Frady.
Welcome to Sunday Morning Quarterback. I'm Jay Stockwell.
And George Stockwell. We are missing someone today.
UB is missing in action. He's in Las Vegas doing what he does, but we're going to have to get by because guess what? It is Michigan week, young man.
Yes! What am I looking forward to all year, all summer? This is the best week of my life. It's the most nervous week of my life.
The Sunday Morning Quarterback team has called this the beginning of the real beginning of the season. We've been through this fluff and the Cincinnati thing. By the way, though, Soresby is the real deal. He had a big week last week, didn't he, George?
Yeah, I agree with you, but the team they played is the same team that Minnesota dog walked. So they're not the greatest team, but he still played good. He's a very good player, and I'm looking forward to this matchup with Bryce Underwood because I think that Bryce Underwood is a very similar player. His stats, passing are not bad. I mean, they're 81st in the country right now, 80th for passing right now, averaging about 209 yards of passing per game. But he's a very important rushing threat that we need to look after. Similar to Soresby, I think that our cornerbacks will stay strong, but we need to have a mic on him at all times because he can really run.
By the way, I'm rocking the Nebraska Peter Millar new golf shirt. Look at that. I wore that to my event
great.
Here at Cincinnati. Big leadership team meeting here. I had literally two people at the restaurant come up to me and say, Jay Stockwell, oh my God. One was a Navy guy and one was some from when I lived here, but really small town kind of effect. But I agree with you, George. Look, if you look at the statistical comparison on Score Mobile, okay.
Yeah.
I like the way this looks. I mean, now again, but they played some chumps too, right? So
But they played Oklahoma. Who is no chump.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's a pretty good team with so far people are saying the best quarterback in the country in John Mateer. So
yeah,
they're definitely I held their ground. They lost, but they didn't play terrible, and Oklahoma will definitely be a CFP contender. So Michigan is definitely going to be a tough game, for sure. But
fair point.
I think the thing that will really get us going is the crowd. I think we are going to have an astronomical atmosphere, which I am so looking forward to. It is the best part of college football. It's just being in the crowd, 90,000 strong. We're going to see the balloons this week. It's going to be amazing. I guarantee you Terrence Crawford's going to be there. This is as the Bussin with the boys calls it, the Bussin Bowl. Lewan's team versus Will Compton. Shout out Will Compton. I don't know if he'll ever see SMQ pod. Then we'll have to send him this video.
We'll do a short and we'll send it to him. Yeah, we're down with Bussin and the boys.
Yeah, we love Will Compton. He's always rooting for Nebraska, even though we've had a rough few years. So, but I think this is the beginning of the major Matt Rhule era. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's year 3. This is his time, man. This is kind of as advertised.
We've seen it at Baylor. We've seen it at Temple. So,
and the depth of our team, as we talked about over the weekend, is like fantastic. I mean, quarterback, running back, receivers, linemen, defensive backs. I mean, we are deep. Special teams. Oh, by the way, we are ranked number 1 in special teams in the country.
I love it. And we are one of the only 3 teams in the country that ranks top 10 in offense and defense. We are in the same boat as Indiana and BYU. Indiana has had a cupcake schedule, and so is BYU. So I would say we're the best out of those 3 teams right now in terms of statistics because we played Cincinnati.
Offense, total yards, we're 10th, Michigan 39th.
Yeah.
Defense, total yards, we're 6th, and Michigan 33rd. So I kind of like this statistical comparison at this stage. And I think you're right, George. The atmosphere in Lincoln is going to be rocking. 2:30 in the afternoon, and Norman, Oklahoma is going to seem like Bow Valley, Nebraska.
Yeah, agreed. I think the rushing game is what we really have to be scared about. think the Cincinnati game proved that we have a small defensive line. We have small edge rushers, and the linemen really need to step up. We had 0 pressures against Cincinnati, and Michigan is a far better team than Cincinnati. Even though got to give credit to Cincinnati, they're still a good team. So I'm not worried about our cornerbacks again, like I said a few weeks ago for Cincinnati, but I am very worried about our defensive tackles, our defensive line, our linebackers too. So I think that's the key of the game, is them playing well.
And there's this coach over there that
Pogge, yes.
we like Biff Pogge. He's,
I love Biff Pogge, man.
Matt Rhule's done the Ozempic. Biff Pogge's like eating chicken wings at the end of the first quarter. I mean,
He's a big guy.
yeah. So you can't not like Biff Pogge.
You gotta love him. He's an East Coast high school football legend. I don't remember the team's name, but he led a terrible team, like similar to SMB, which is Blake's team, the school I go to. Team that was going 0-8 every year, to a national powerhouse with D1 recruits. And then he had a small stint at Charlotte, and now he's taken over Sharon Moore for a couple games. So I gotta be honest, even though I want Nebraska to win, I'm rooting for Biff Pogge. I like that guy. You'll see him on the sidelines, probably wearing a cutoff sweater, just looking like an absolute baller. So I'm definitely excited about that.
So we are headed to Lincoln, and so guess what Mr. Nazaro was talking about tonight?
Oh yeah, what was he talking about?
Jetting back up to Minnesota to go to the Bengals-Vikings game.
Oh wow, on Sunday.
Sunday. So
that would be a great game.
So the big boss is talking about a big game, so we might have to alter our plans somewhat.
We might have to haul back.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that. But anyway, so I'm excited about the game, and we're gonna go to the business school. We're gonna shout out to Kathy Farrell and Amy Clefcorn. We're gonna go to the business school tailgate. Big G's gonna get like a sort of primetime visit from the college. It counts as a school visit, right?
Right, and technically, but I've been on probably 20 of them in the past. Same old, but yeah.
But it's it's closer to decision time, and they got a good entrepreneurial program. I'm just saying.
You never know. You could see G Stocky 14 repping the Big Red in a couple of years.
I'm just saying. All right. So what do you think about the score? What do you think about the score?
I think it's going to be a tough one. I think that our offense is going to produce. I think even though Michigan is a good team, I think we have found a passing groove. We figured out what works. So I think that it's going to be 31-27. Nebraska pulls out the win. I think that our kicker's going to.
You're taking the over.
I am taking the over because I think that Michigan is going to score a lot, but I still think Nebraska is going to win. So I think we win. Yeah, I'm taking the over. We have had, even though we played Akron and Houston Christian, we are not used to seeing blowouts like that. We are not used to seeing blowouts like that. The 68-0 and 59-7 were two of the highest scoring games we've had since 2007. So I am super excited for this game. I think it's going to be a high scoring bout. I think the really important thing is how we perform in the second half. In the beginning of the Matt Rhule era and the Scout Frost era, we would have games where we would have great first halves, and then we would fall apart in the second half. Put up last year versus Iowa, we put up like 0 points in the second half. But this year versus Houston Christian and Akron and even Cincinnati, we put up a decent amount of points compared to the first half. So I think the key is just putting up points in the second half, keeping the rhythm going. So I'm really excited. What do you think about the score, bro? What do you think, and what are you seeing out of the Big Red?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a bit of a defensive struggle. I too share your concern about the running game. They seem like they can run the ball. I think if that's potentially an open question for us, but John Butler's a smart guy that can adapt. But I think it's going to be 28-24 Nebraska, and that'll put us right under that'll put us in the over, because it's under overs. They're favored by 2.5, and the over under is 45. So I guess I'm taking Nebraska and the over. And for for a Husker victory.
Did you
and
send in a prediction?
What's that?
Did UB send in a prediction? Did he give us?
I was just looking for that. I was just looking this. I think he did.
He said 24-17, maybe.
No, he got it. It's UB came in at 27-24. So I said 28-24. So we're basically saying basically saying the same thing. So, all right. Oh, and here's the hold on here. Let me show you this. This is the stat that shows that our special teams are ranked number 1 in the nation.
Number 1 in the country. You can't. I see Georgia Tech right behind them, though. If Nebraska makes college football playoff, which I believe they will if they win this game, Georgia Tech is not going to be a team to mess with. Haynes King and Brent Key are elite. That is an elite team right there, Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think that Bryce Underwood, their quarterback, freshman, $10.3 million for 4 years, which, unless he transfers, that's a lot of money for a freshman. Even though Rhule is getting paid big bucks, it's his second year. So he's coming out of Belleville High School. He was elite in high school, and he seemed to come off to a good start, 63-3 against Central Michigan last week. So they're not going to be a team to mess with. But I think with SMQ in the crowd, I think we can change it up a little bit. Maybe toss out a couple things to say to Bryce. Put him off his get him wobbling. You just never know. So I think the atmosphere is going to come into play.
We got to get our buddy Tyler Kai to get us on the field. I mean,
I know we need. If we get on the field, man, that would be awesome. That'd be.
I think he's ghosted. I think he's out in a cornfield without Starlink. Like, I think he's lost. That's funny in my texts. I mean, what happened to Tyler Kai? I mean, we've got to.
This is the SOS to Tyler Kai.
We need to send out a search party to Tyler Kai. And like see where maybe he joined the reserves. Maybe he's gone on deployment or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly. But we'll try to keep sending the smoke signals to try to get on the field and see what he said.
Yeah.
All right, big buddy. That's gonna have to do it for us. It's a short one. UB's not here giving us his normal loquacious humor, but we're just fine without him. He's we'll get him back at some point, but. We are very, very excited for our trip. You get out of school what time? 11-ish?
Well, yeah, I'll get out at 11. We'll make a way. We need to get to Nebraska. That's priority 1.
And we got to beat feet, man. We got to get down there. And then Uncle Pat. We're gonna meet Uncle Pat.
We're gonna see Chi-Fi legends of the class of 1988 or something like that.
Yeah, 87, 86, Chi-Fi legends, and then we're going to play if the current schedule stays the same. We're going to play golf at Uncle Pat's club and then come back on Sunday. But if Commodore Nazaro, this could be a short. Commodore Nazaro steps up. He might make an appearance at the Lincoln Memorial Stadium.
You never
go to the game, and then we boogie up and see the Bengals play Minnesota.
Yeah, and I gotta be honest, I don't have any faith in the Vikings. JJ McCarthy, the O-line is terrible. I mean, they're letting people through like poor security. So
yeah.
He's a former Michigan player too. So
I know. Colin Howard went off in the last couple of days. He said so JJ McCarthy has had one good quarter where he led that comeback. But in the other 7 quarters, his quarterback rating is 33.
And that's on a scale of 100. So that's terrible.
Terrible. Yeah. So there's some trouble in Double River City up there in Minnesota on what's going on with McCarthy. I mean, I thought at the time I thought letting Sam Darnold go was maybe not the best idea I'd ever seen.
Do you remember the legendary? Of course you do. The legendary 2022 3-9 1-score game Nebraska Cornhuskers when Michigan came into town and beat us on a field goal. You remember that game, right? JJ McCarthy and multiple of the O-line players for Michigan said it was the loudest atmosphere they've ever played in, ever. And we were 3-9 that year.
Yeah,
we are 3-0 with a much better team, a much better coach. So fans watching out there, you guys need to watch out because I think Nebraska is going to be coming to play. I think we're going to get a Terrence Bud Crawford appearance.
Oh, won't that be just sick?
Legendary win, the greatest boxer of his class ever. He is one of the greatest boxers ever. So that'll be cool.
Done something that no other boxer has ever done, winning 3 unified titles, 3 at 3 different weight classes. How amazing is that?
You know,
he's just so humble and so Nebraska oriented, so Omaha oriented. Matt Rhule went to the fight. And he said he's never seen a bigger sporting event in his life.
Yeah. And if you didn't catch it, he was wearing a Nebraska mouth guard the entire time, which was really cool. So he's always repping. He had his boys. He had a boy in the back with the 2 little red straps and the Nebraska hat, looking like a really goofy dude. But he was
1 in the morning watching that. That
was a great fight. And Canelo's no joke. So. That was really impressive though. He's repping the big red. He went up two weight classes. Canelo didn't come down. He gained 10 pounds to fight Canelo and still beat him. So, just a little teaser, just showing who's repping Nebraska, showing what we'll see next week. So I'm really excited. You wanna lead us out in the hotel room, Commander?
Yeah, let's do it. Big Kenwood, Ohio here, Cincinnati. So I'll take us out.
Go Big Red! You might have woken up a couple of your roommates there, or whoever's sleeping in the room next to you, but we love it.
All right, brother. All right, have a good night. Love you.
Love you too. Wait, dude, you're still recording.
Oh, here, let's hear it. Yeah, we'll just say it's okay. That's okay. Let's hear. Stop. Stay on for a second though.